The third question I have for today is, what is the purpose of ordination? Is it a biblical requirement for a pastor to be ordained? Great question. Well, the act of ordination is just the church's way of identifying that this person has been called by God, and they lay hands, and there's a sense of granting authority to that man on behalf of the church. So, is ordination biblical? Yes. For example, Titus chapter 1, verse 5. Titus 1, verse 5. This is why I left you in Crete, so that you might put what remained in order and appoint elders. So the church had the responsibility of appointing elders, or i.e. ordaining elders. Okay? We have another example in Acts chapter 13. Acts 13, verses 2 through 4. It says this: while they were worshiping the Lord and fasting, the Holy Spirit said, "Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them." Then after fasting and praying, they laid their hands on them and sent them off. So there's this formal act of appointing them, ordaining them by the church through the laying on of hands. Okay? Another great example of this is Acts chapter 14. Acts 14, verse 23, which says, "And when they had appointed elders," talking about the church, "when they had appointed elders for them in every church, with prayer and fasting, they committed them to the Lord in whom they had believed." So we clearly see there that God works through the church. So as God calls these men into pastoral ministry, he does it through the church. And therefore the church appoints, the church lays on hands. God works through the authority of the local New Testament church. So is ordaining biblical? Absolutely. Does that mean you need to have some type of formal ordination service? Well, it appears that they had some type of formality, because the Bible said they prayed, they fasted, they laid on hands. And so there was some type of formal worship that went on in order to acknowledge and appoint these men to the role of a presbyteros, a bishop or an elder, an episkopos, an overseer, appointment, a pastor. And so yeah, it is biblical to ordain somebody. Only men should be ordained as pastors. And so thank you for your questions today.